Let's find some buying opportunities in the stock market. Tesla is up $2.43, 1.39%, closed at 177.77. Post market, we are up by 28 cents. So let's look at what this looks like on the chart. Well, we are still above 174.89. We tried to break back above 180.38 during the day, but was squished down. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. So yeah, this happened in the first hour. We tried in the first hour, was squished down, and now we are continuing down a little bit. We don't even have stochastic over 60 on the 1 hour chart. The stock has not broken the pattern. It is into a congestion zone between 174.89 and 181.95. If it goes back above 181.95, then you can consider that this is a buy impulse. We don't know until where it's going to go, but you can consider that an imbalance in the market if we are going below 174.89. If we go back on the daily chart, in terms of indicator, everything is in the tank. We even have the MACD breakover bearish. So all of our technical indicators are in the red so far. Let's take a look at the VIX. So VIX is climbing. So we are up 0.48. That's 3.26%. We were stopped exactly at our diagonal resistance right here. And this is where we usually come back down. We come back down around here. So let's see if it starts to come back down. If it does, then we should have a good week in terms of the longs. The 10-year bonds are stabilizing a little. We have some support at 4.096. US dollar also stabilizing. Let's take a look at our stock indices. So Dow Jones is now going sideways. A couple of weeks ago, we were climbing and climbing, but now the climb has paused. Right now, we are just going sideways. S&P is still in its bullish channel, so this one is technically climbing. NASDAQ, no, this one is going sideways. We have lost stochastic over 60. If we break 17,803, this one is going down. Let's take a look at our great stocks. So Apple is up a little bit. So we are still into our downward channel. We are nowhere near to getting stochastic over 6. This means that even if we do something like this, we won't believe it because we don't have stochastic yet. Amazon a little bit lost. So if we go lower than 167.18, this is going down. If we go higher than 180.11, this is going up. AMD pausing a little bit. This is now a support. We have lost stochastic over 60, so we see weakening everywhere, right? ARM is coming down, no stochastic. If we lose 116.50, this is going to be a short. Google, nice effort, but we don't have stochastic yet, so this is not to be believed. Microsoft going sideways. Meta back into its congestion zone, so weakening all around. Weakening all around. It's not the time to short yet, Yes, of course, you can short right now, but this is inherently risky. Once we are going to break outside of the horizontal congestion zone and then coming down, then that's the real time to short. Coming back down also inside its bullish channel. Palantir coming down below 25.52, so all across the board. So yeah, it's really the time to start taking profit here. Taking profit on the stop loss, I got in right here at 25.52. I put a stop loss somewhere in there, then boom, it got triggered. So this is the time to keep our profit and let things stabilize a little bit. SMCI, same thing, coming back down a little bit, still above its support. So, this one is technically bullish so far. Let's take a look at our EV stock. There was some good news here for BYD. Maintained the top spot in electric vehicle sales in January, blah, 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 blah. So, deliveries increased 27.8% from 145K a year or 2 years. So this is pretty impressive. This has improved the outlook right here. This is not a buy until 26 anyway. Lucid, outside of its bullish channel. So we had started that bullish channel, started in January and things were moving higher and higher, but now this has stopped. Neo battery material, we had a little bit of a bounce, but we can call it so far a dead cat bounce. Even a dead cat bounces on the ground. It's not because it's alive that it bounces. It's just because it has mass. So, no stochastic over 60. This is where you see if it's a dead cat bounce or not. It's with stochastic over 60. If you don't have stochastic over 60, this is a dead cat bounce by definition. Neo, we have stochastic over 60. Now we need to close above 628 to have a buy impulse for that one. Novonix is down 5%, but if you look at the pattern, we are still above 231. And as a matter of fact, we came lower and we're pushed back up a little bit. So I like this longer wick at the bottom here. Xpeng, it played with me once on March 1st. So I'm waiting for 1056 this time in order to get back. And Rivian is not doing too good. It is caving into this downward resistance. So yeah, the move is not as good as I would have liked. Bitcoin continuing. We are at 71,958, close to 72,000. Baito continuing, breaking its bullish channel. So maybe this one is not going to respect its bullish channel and just go higher. If we look at stochastic, look at this at 96. Everything is super high. And yes, we had a little bit of overbought. It was overbought on the RSI. But then with this sideways move a little bit for almost a week, here, things cooled down a little bit. Now it is still oversold, but it's okay because, something can be oversold for some time. XRP 20% higher. This is great to see XRP coming up. Gold is stabilizing a little bit above 1686. This is for spot physical gold. And just a little bit higher also for silver. So yeah, we are really seeing, a turning around. We are seeing the turning around, and before we see it, there's no turning around. So, we don't predict on this channel, but we are looking at the changes in pattern. So right now, we don't see pattern changes everywhere. We see that we are having a little bit of a pullback, but most of the stocks are still either within their congestion zone or coming back into their congestion zone. So we cannot conclude that they won't go higher later. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.